Hey everybody, this is Carla and I'm back with another encouraging word. Today, I want to talk about give me Jesus. So the verse that the Lord led me to was Psalm 73:25. Excuse me, I have a nasty sinus infection, but the Lord's work goes on. Whom have I in heaven but you? And besides you, I desire nothing on earth. You know, sometimes we accumulate wealth and possessions here on earth, but none of that is going with us to heaven. Nothing. The possessions we have here should be used to help others. We're blessed to be a blessing. But these blessings should not be the desires of our heart. It's okay to want to have a job, a house, a car, and other nice things, but it's not okay if they suddenly become the very focal point of your thoughts and actions. When the Lord filled me up with Himself, He removed those desires from my heart, and today I'm grateful He did, because I used to strive for those things, and now I don't. I don't want to collect money and things, but now I strive to have a deeper relationship with Him. Besides, He's the one that provides all of it anyhow. Sometimes He gives me a little extra and I'm able to bless somebody. But I bless who He tells me to bless. Sometimes He tells me to bless somebody I know. Sometimes He tells me to bless a stranger on the street. I'm obedient to who He says to bless. And ultimately, everything I have comes from Him. So I give it as He instructs me to give. The things on this earth will fade away, but our relationship with Jesus is for all eternity. Our hearts should desire more of Him and less of this earth. John 3:30 says, He must increase in prominence, but I must decrease. We have to give up our fleshly desires and fill that void with the desires of Christ. We have to allow Him to come in and fill up all the cracks and crevices in our hearts. When we do that, the things of this earth just are no longer the focal points of our thoughts. We focus more on eternity. We no longer care about fame and fortune and other things of this materialistic world. Fancy cars, homes, money will not be foremost on our minds. It's the love of Christ that should fill our hearts so that we can overflow to others. We should be telling and teaching others around us about all that Christ has done for us through His unconditional love, His grace, and His mercy. We all have an innate desire to be successful in life, but true success? Well, that comes when you desire Jesus more than you do anything else of this world. Jesus filling you up with His love is the best success you could ever have. Man, as my desires have changed, I ask the Lord to give me more of Him every day. You can have all this world. Just give me Jesus. Listen, when I realized at some point in my life that I was striving for things. I had money. There was a time in my life where I had all kinds of money, okay? But guess what? I was not happy. It did not fill the void in my heart. I had many voids, and that money and that big house and the cars and where I lived and the fancy neighborhood and all that, none of that filled the voids. Jesus is the only one that can fill the voids in your heart. It's okay if you are successful. I'm not saying that it's not. But I hope that you're using that success to bless others. The Lord has blessed you, and we should be using the tools that He blesses us with to bless others. If that's a spiritual gift, then use that gift. If it's money, then help somebody. If it's food, if it's clothing, give to somebody who needs it. I know somebody who was clearing out a house of furniture, and instead of selling the furniture, they wanted to bless people that needed it. I knew a couple of people. I told them about it, and I hope they're blessed by that. But that's what we're here for. We're here to help others. We're here to teach them about the love of Christ. And what better way to do that than to bless them? So today and every day, be encouraged. Bless others. Hold on to hope. Believe in God's promises and trust in the Lord always.